what's up, everybody? It's Noah to go. I'm giving you another RWBY reaction. This one is Volume 7, Episode 5, titled Sparks. And right here on the thumbnail, we got Robin Hill. We obviously know it's Robin Hill. She had her wanted posters in like the first episode. I really don't know exactly what this is going to be about, but I'm really hoping to get like a lot of dialogue with Robin Hill. Like I want to see like at least a decent amount of dialogue with Robin Hill. I want to hear her voice. I hopefully want to see her other happy huntresses or Mary or whatever the hell that dude who unfortunately RIP he called him. But I really just, this volume has been very, I'll say it's been actually pretty informational. It's actually had a great amount of like time. I feel like they took a lot of time like diving into certain new characters and everything, showing a good amount of the Aesops. Like things in this volume just seem like they're going at a great pace, and like I'm trying to figure out how to put it into words, but it just really seems like with all the things that are going on, it seems like all of Team RWBY, Team Juniper, it just seems like they're just completely like grown up now. Like you can't see them as children anymore. couldn't I mean, if you watch the other volumes, you couldn't really consider them children then, but they still were. But now having huntsman and huntress licenses, knowing so much about the relics and everything, making their own decisions because Oz isn't telling them what to do or anything like that. Crow isn't telling them what to do. Crow's following their lead and everything. It just seems like these are now like grown, like they're grown-ups, they're adults. It's just all I can say. They're grown-ups, they're adults. They are on par with everyone else in the show pretty much. I mean, sure, like combat-wise and teamwork-wise, they're not as good as the Aesops, but like when it comes to like stature, status, and everything, Team RWBY, Team Juniper, they're on par with everybody else at this point, at least in my opinion. But right now, I'm going to stop rambling. We're going to start this reaction video in 3, 2, 1, go. Why every time I do this, my jump is turned down? Lightning ball. Ready. You don't have to dream if you just believe. Is all you need. The hopes are shattered. I want to see more from Penny's dad. Where did it turn to? Gone. I can't wait till that fight between Tyrion, Robin Hill, and Crow.
Good morning, Team RWBY.
Oh, they all got Atlas, pretty much Atlas sleepwear. Why is RWBY the only one excited about this? Come on, John, have some backbone. You and him now.
Your top priority is Amity Tower.
Why you waking Crow up from sleeping, man? He been a huntsman way longer than you. Oh, that mana core looks dope.
Diverting all construction resources to Amity Tower means there are going to be gaps in Manto's defenses against ground.
Was Nora braiding Ren's hair?
Hey, have you two ever thought about branching out a little? You always tear up, but I don't know if your style's...
Why did that piss off Yang?
Really, really good stuff. Yeah, keep it up.
Okay, keep it up, Bumblebee.
There's still plenty to do in Mental itself. Yeah. Oh, another...
I told y'all that haircut is going to attract women. Jean's a huntsman now. Neckbreaker John, bro.
Time off as you see fit. Whatever helps you take the edge off.
Yes, training. Winter and Weiss.
You might not hear Oz anymore, Oscar, but that doesn't mean we can't try to jog him loose.
Well, what did you have in mind? The huntsman around you can be an invaluable...
Okay, so the fight between them might not be like out of anger. It might have just been training.
Have you ever thought about extending your aura? But make no mistake, school's over. You get to choose what type of huntsman or huntress you are.
Oh! There we go again. Keep on. Oh, I think this is awesome in all honesty. Think about how much like more efficient they'll be once they like once they're done with like a lot of this like what Team Funky? Are we gonna see all of them this time?
Are you supposed to be fast? Wow, your boyfriend's
Who is this?
Where's all that energy when he's around you?
Nora is pissed. Ah, the other members of Team Funky look dope. But they don't, the blue-haired dude, he doesn't really seem like a member for Team Funky. You get what I'm saying? Like, we got Neo, and I really consider Neo kind of like a drummer. We got Flint, who, is on the horn and everything. And then homeboy with the glasses over there, he kind of reminds me of like a conductor.
Surprises for us, too.
Well, you really had us on our toes. Thought you had us there for a second. Whew.
Oh, come on. It was way more than a second.
You guys busy? Want to grab some lunch?
Dare we? I could eat a sandwich the size of Cobalt.
Ah, his name's Cobalt.
Ah, man. We'd love to, but,
Duty calls. Maybe some other time?
No worries. The next time you're free...
Oh, I forgot. Because of what
next time.
Team Juniper and Team RWBY have been doing, they are huntsmen and huntresses now,
Right?
and Team Funky isn't.
Not that I'm bored, but
That's actually kind of interesting.
airship to take these supplies to Amity? The components for Amity Tower's construction are far too heavy. All that weight would require precious dust we should be saving for the launch itself, and the grim that will come after. It just makes for long, very long supply runs. At least the tundra is scenic.
Oh, penguin.
Totally. Ruby, I just wanted to say how excited I am to be working with you in a professional capacity. As friends. Me too, Penny. Relationship.
RWBY really looks older. Like I can't. You just. They're not kids anymore. I don't care what you say. Like I get that. I get that they were like 17. Well,
I'm the official protector of Mantle. I don't really
Weiss,
know
Blake,
anymore.
and Yang
Says I don't
were
know.
17 when RWBY started,
How do you feel about that?
and RWBY was what,
I
15?
feel like I wish I could do both
But
things I need.
no, and that would make them like what, 19
Is that
now,
normal?
and RWBY like 17.
About as normal
But they're none of them are kids. I don't care. None of them are kids.
Just fine, Uncle Crow.
You guys are playing cards.
Win again. Maybe we should call it quits. Shut up and deal. kind, huh?
They all are. Been through a lot together.
That's a good thing they had someone to look up to and get them through it. Not everyone is so lucky.
I don't know about all that. Thanks, by the way, for looking out for him. You and your team.
What good is saving the world without another generation waiting in the wings?
I really hope nobody in the Aesops is bad, bro. I can feel it coming, but I really hope none of them are.
Once upon a time, I'd have drank to that.
You shouldn't do that, you know?
Don't worry, I gave that up.
I meant deflect a compliment. Those kids wouldn't be where they are without you. You've had more of an effect on them than you realize.
Yeah, they're gonna the shippers have been going crazy with them.
Worse. You two with me. Penny, stay put and keep an eye on our six. You may need an element of surprise.
Affirmative. I will plan for 6 possible outcomes.
What? Okay, Robin Hill. Okay. Let's get this going. Oh, okay, so that's what I thought. That chick was a part of Robin's gang.
All right, ladies.
I wonder what kind of fauna she is.
Robin! Well, if it isn't Mantle's hometown hero, is there a reason you're blocking an official military transport?
Clover, I'm so glad you're here. Maybe you can help me understand why this truck that's supposed to be taking construction materials to fix Mantle's outer wall is on its way to the middle of nowhere. Are you lost?
It's pretty easy to get turned around out here in the tundra. Everything looks the same. Thanks for checking up on us, though. We'll be on our way now.
I was hoping you'd play it straight with me. What's Ironwood doing with Amity at the old SDC mine?
Oh, that. Just giving her an annual checkup.
The next Vital Festival isn't anytime soon. Only automated drones and a few select Atlas scientists are allowed out here. And Amity's getting invaluable resources we need in Mantle to protect against Grimm. Seems like more than just a checkup.
You've been scoping it out.
We can't fix the wall without the supplies on these trucks. I think Mantle deserves to know what they're being used for. It doesn't have to be difficult. Just tell me.
I'm going to have to pass on that.
How about you, Pipsqueak? 5 o'clock shadow? Either of you want to tell me why Mantle's being put at risk for Ironwood's pet project?
We're trying to help Mantle.
That's enough, Robin. As a potential councilwoman, you should probably focus on the election and
That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean,
now.
don't get me wrong. I'm sure she's done good, but I feel like this is kind of like the wrong.
The situation. One way or another, these supplies are going to get where they're supposed to go. Mantle.
Then I suggest you do that through the proper legal channels as a councilwoman, if you get elected.
Now, where's the fun in that?
Robin Hill, I would like to politely ask that you call off the huntresses approaching the rear of the truck.
The hell?
All right. Joanna! May!
What the fuck? What kind of shit?
The protector of Mantle, huh?
Let us through. Please.
Yo, on the real, was that like a semblance that both of them have, or was that just one person's semblance that they can project onto somebody else?
Good luck at the election.
What is going on here?
That was a close one.
You're telling me.
What now?
I want to know why Amity Coliseum is suddenly so important. Whatever it takes.
If I didn't like how your character looks, I would tell you to piss off. But your character design is awesome. Okay, okay. Shit. I mean, Winter has had more experience. Oh, it was a draw.
Your technique still has those maddening, sloppy touches. But you've learned how to make them work for you. You've made them your own.
Wow. That was very close to a compliment.
I didn't intend it that way.
We all make mistakes, I guess.
You've grown up a bit, haven't you?
A bit. She. They grew up a lot.
Since Beacon, I haven't really had a choice. Father's view of the world no longer matches with mine.
Whatever the case, I am glad to see you've moved on. Distancing myself from the Schnee name is the most beneficial thing I've ever done. We can move forward without him. Together. I know General Ironwood would have a place for you.
I would be grateful to him if he did. But I'm not sure I could accept.
Really?
It's just... our kingdom isn't supposed to be like this. Fearful and withdrawn. We should be opening our borders to help the world, not closing them down.
We will, though. Once we've weathered the storm, we will. I know the General hasn't done everything perfectly, but he's doing what he thinks is right.
Everybody thinks what they're doing is right. But usually, they're just looking out for themselves. And their secrets.
Ironwood isn't keeping secrets. Not from me.
Can you be sure?
Come with me. There's something I want to show you.
Okay, they're in a lab now. At least what looks like a lab. Just basing it off white walls. White walls instantly means lab to me. That's the Winter Maiden. Dang, she's shaking and everything.
That's the Winter Maiden.
She could pass any day now. Until that happens, I'm the only person Freya's allowed to see.
That means
Ironwood's chosen you.
I knew it. I called it. I knew that that was the case. They were setting Winter up for this.
Since Beacon fell.
Doesn't it bother you? He practically groomed your whole military career.
It did at first, when the General first proposed it to me.
Oh my gosh, I freaking knew it. This is why I need to have y'all like in like live stream discussions and debates, because I could have talked to you guys about this, about how I saw this coming like a week ago.
But I'm choosing it now. I've made it my own, and I take great pride in it. That has nothing to do with Father or the General. That belongs to me.
I guess we've both had to do a little bit of that.
This is a great sister moment between them. I want to see Mama. Where is she at?
he doing?
If I'm elected councilman, I've made it no secret that I will be opposing General Ironwood and his senseless embargo that is crippling all of Adams. It is my belief that these measures are not only...
I feel like if Jacques knew what was going on, he'd still be doing this.
I know many are suffering, and my family has been weathering the same storm as many of you.
Oh, piss off. You don't even consider your daughters a part of the dang family. You don't like any of the women in the family personally. And then you're rich as hell. What are you talking about? I would literally trust anyone else.
I think Father may have just provided the spark that's going to set this kingdom on fire.
Oh God. That was the riot that we saw. This is the riot that we saw. Oh my God. Dude, Jacques is a dick, bro. He's a real dick. Like, I mean, I get... Because here's the thing. If Watts was threatening him, then I guess I could see. Like, if Jacques was like a... I mean, Jacques could still be a shit dad, but like if Watts was threatening him to do this, then I could see it like at least panning out differently that way. But see, Watts isn't threatening Jacques. Watts just said, "What if you could have your cake and eat it too?" Which means I'll give you this idea, and that idea sounded great to him, and he freaking did it. Oh, look. Jacques had already said that if he could, he would lay off everybody in Mantle, but he needs their votes in order to get a seat on the council. But can y'all imagine how screwed Mantle will be if he gets that council seat? I always wanted Robin Hill to get the council seat compared to him, but like, can you imagine how screwed it would be? Oh my gosh. I'm so glad we got to see Team Funky. All of Team Funky. Good new designs for Neo and Flint. I never knew that Cobalt was the other dude's name, or whoever the I is for the other dude. Jean, like... I told you guys, neckbreaker Jean, like, he's gonna have girls. Like, that's just gonna be a thing. He may not want them because he still, like, loves Pyrrha inside, but, like, I knew that the girls would be flocking to him. Like, you get what I'm saying? This is a great episode, in all honesty. This is a really good episode. I cannot wait to see what goes on in episode 6. If I'm not mistaken, it was titled A Night Off or something like that. Or A Night's Rest. But props to Rooster Teeth again for an amazing, amazing episode. Jacques the Dick. Winter being the Winter Maiden. I knew it in my mind. Like, if you guys pay attention to the episodes, they were setting Winter up for this. It couldn't be anybody else. And then the typical Winter, her name's Winter, and then she could become the Winter Maiden thing. As soon as she knew about the maidens, first of all, as soon as we got introduced to the maidens, I was like, okay, cool. I can't wait to see Winter and Summer after we've already seen the Spring Maiden and the Fall Maiden and everything. But when we found out that the Winter Maiden could die at any moment, I knew it in my mind. I was like, that's one of the reasons why Ironwood chose Winter. That's one of the reasons why Ironwood let Winter know, because he groomed her. He chose her to be the next Winter Maiden. And I would love for Winter to get that Zenkai boost. In all honesty, I would love it, because even though she is a great, great huntress and she can fight on par with Crow, I wanted to see more of Winter fighting. We've only seen Winter genuinely fight one time, And I want to see more of that. And for her to get magic on top of that, oh, that would be great. Having such a skilled... Look, having a huntress that skilled on your side brings a whole different thing into it. Because let's say... what was her name? Was it Vidal? The person that Raven lied about being the Spring Maiden. Let's say that she was the Spring Maiden. Winter fighting her without her being the Spring Maiden. Winter's skills versus her skills. Winter is more skilled than her. I know that she is. You can feel it. Winter is more skilled than her. Don't get me wrong. She's skilled, but I feel like Winter is definitely more skilled than her. Cause I know Crow could beat her. So taking that into consideration, Raven's MIA. Still haven't seen fucking Raven. I want to see Raven. I want to see a dialogue between her and Ty, to be honest. But it definitely brings a huge amount of... How should I say? It definitely increases their odds dramatically of winning against Salem, or at least standing a chance against Salem, having a skilled huntress who's also a maiden on your team. That's all I'm saying. Now, this doesn't mean that she'll without a doubt get the powers. Some crazy crap could still happen, but that's for a later episode. I'm gonna see you guys next time in the next reaction video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. Definitely, again, props to Rooster Teeth. Amazing episode, and I just hope that I can get this out to you guys soon. See you guys next time, and peace.